sensing that spiraling, radiating outwardly to the periphery of the body, and even see if you can sense the spiraling going on outside of your body. And the breath is helping the spiraling. So when you inhale, coming forward, when you exhale, go to the tailbone. And then let's take it the other way. And wave yourself forward, inhaling, and exhale and roll back. So undulate through the spine. And then let's reverse that. Drop the crown first and pick the gaze up and pull yourself up. Exhale as you drop crown, pick gaze up. Inhale as you right your side self up. And let's come up tall, and we'll take a minute to connect breath to body, body to earth. So sitting with your palms either face down on the knees or face up, long willowy spine. You might choose to close the eyes, soften the gaze behind the closed eyes, and sip the breath in through the nostrils. And sense the nostrils flaring open to receive that breath. It might be a cooling sensation. And feel how the breath will move to your root and pulling the breath up, inhaling it into pelvis, solar plexus, heart, center of throat, center of forehead, and your crown. And then taking a long exhale, feeling the breath move down the back of the body, muscles soften, skin softens. Sense how the breath leaves the tailbone. And then let the sitting bones spread a bit as if they are rooting wide and deep into the earth. Looping the breath around again to begin again. Sip the breath in, feel it rise. Feel it open up the throat center, up to crown, and you can pause there for a moment. And then letting that breath flood down and out, softening everywhere. And you might layer in the ujjayi sound, that ocean sound. So again, there's a cooling sensation as it moves through the throat center. It's kind of like a whisper or a wisp of cloud. And then on the exhale, it's a little bit more guttural. There's a massaging sensation at the back of the throat, the glottis muscle. Listen to the sound of your breath. And then on this final exhale right here, see what you can let go of. And then we'll come right onto our backs. So lying down, and when we arrive there, we'll take some 3-part breaths to repose ourselves. So choose to have the hands travel up for the 3 inhales, or choose to have them resting on your belly, or simply by your sides. First inhale into the pelvic bowl. Second inhale goes into the solar plexus heart. Third inhale goes into the upper chest, the space between your collarbones and your throat. And then one long exhale, allowing the spine to descend into gravity, using gravity as your friend to soften the spine into earth. So 3 inhales without letting the breath out, or it could be 1 long inhale, feeling the breath in the 3 places distinctly, and then the 1 long exhale. And as always, listen to the sound of your breath. And then the next time you've exhaled, bring the arms by your sides. Your knees are still bent, feet flat. Arms are going to be up off of the floor, just 1 inch or 2. With your exhale, reach strongly towards your ankles. And then inhale, take the arms to the sky. Heads of arm bones drop back into your shoulder sockets, and pin the back of your heart into the earth. And then exhale as the arms go to or towards the floor behind you, still pinning down the back of the heart. And then inhale, arms back up to sky. Exhale, arms come floating down by your sides and reaching forward again as you float the arms down. And inhale, arms back up to sky. Heads of arm bones drop in, pin down the back of the heart. Exhale over the head. The whole spine is pinned down as the arms reach to the wall behind you. So there's no arching of the back here. Inhale, back up to sky. Exhale, arms come floating down again, reaching forward towards ankles. Again, inhale up. Drop heads of arm bones. Exhale over, and the spine is pinned down. Inhale, back up to sky. Exhale, arms come down, reaching forward. We'll change it up a bit here. Inhale up to sky. Heads of arm bones drop. Exhale over the head, spine pins. This time, inhale to the horizon with the arms. Exhale and pull the arms to the hips again. Inhale up to sky, drop arm bones. Exhale over the head, spine pinning. Inhale, arms to horizon. Exhale, pull arms to hips. Inhale again, up to sky. Exhale over the head. Inhale, arms to the horizon. Exhale, pull the arms to the hips. Let's release from that. Eye of the needle. Take your right ankle on top of the left knee and take one hand on each thigh. Right foot flexed. And with the inhale, gently press the thighs forward. So you're creating space at the smile at the top of your thighs. Breathe into that space and hold your breath there. Capture the breath. When you're ready to exhale, just release that pressing of the thighs forward. Feel the spine gently imprinting into earth, and take several breaths that way. Next time you've exhaled, clasp the hands behind your left thigh, bring knee directly in over hip. Choice to come up and navel gaze. If that compromises the neck in any way, shape, or form, keep the head down, feet are flexed. And you can choose to keep the left knee bent. You can straighten the left leg, pushing the sole of the foot to sky. You can go between those two movements. And then circle at your ankles. And reverse the circles. Gripping the toes together and letting them fly open. Grip and fly open. Do that a few times. And then taking the left foot down, cross the right leg tightly over the left, arms to the horizon, to the floor. Knees will sway over to the right. Gaze can go to the left. And now big, bountiful breathing. Feel that whole front body inflate with inhale. With the exhale, attempt to soften even more. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. And then inhaling, let's pull ourselves back up and uncross, feet down. And we take left ankle on top of right knee, one hand on each thigh. And inhale, gently pressing thighs forward, capturing breath at the smile at the top of the thighs. Holding breath for a few moments, and then on exhale, softening, releasing. Spine gently descends into earth. Take a few breaths like that. Then clasping hands behind right thigh, knee in over hip. And choose to navel gaze or keeping head down. And choose to keep a right knee bent or straighten leg. Or go between the two places. Circle at the ankles. And reverse. And then grip the toes together and let them fly open. Grip them, fly open. And right foot down, left tightly over, and arms to the floor. And knees can sway left, gaze can go right. Big bountiful breaths. Again, inhale into the whole front. And inhale, knees come on up and uncross. And bring the knees in and legs up to the sky. Glue the legs together, arms by your sides. Press the palms firmly into the earth for some stability. We're going to make figure eights on the ceiling. Inhale, take a bubble to the right, back to a heavy tailbone. Exhale, take a bubble to the left. And come to stillness there. Scissoring now. Bring the right leg towards your face. Left leg away. Climb up the right leg. Optionally to keep the head down. 2 exhales. Pulse and then kiss the knee. Inhale when we switch. Last time. Knees in, bend them. One hand on each knee. Take a circle in one direction. A few circles. Circle the other way. And let's gather the knees and rock up all the way up to sitting. Find a comfortable seat for yourself. And let's inhale, roll the shoulders forward up. Exhale, roll them back and down. Let's go the other way. Squeeze between shoulder blades, elevate, roll it forward, release. Movement riding on your breath. Releasing from that and hug the shoulders up to ears. Breathe into the heart center, hold breath. And then taking a ha sound or a sigh, surrender the shoulders. Let's go again. Inhale, lift. And sigh it out. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's take next sequence. Left ear to the left shoulder. Sit any way that you desire. Doesn't have to be cross-legged. You could be sitting in a chair. So softening left ear to shoulder, breathing into the right side of the neck. And on exhale, attempting to soften even more left ear. And then from the roaming around of the eyes first, face will follow. Chin wraps over left shoulder. Your chin is still pointing downward so that there's still some flexion within this rotation. Eyes might continue to roam around as if they could see your tailbone. And then with the inhale, quiet diagonal through space. Look at the sky on your right side. Eyes might continue to roam around as if they could see the back of your head. And then continue. Movement rides on your breath, but do attempt to make the breath just a bit longer than the movement. So training the breath always to be long and slow. And then let's take the ear back to the shoulder, left side, and then tuck the chin to the collarbone on the right side. Tuck in as deeply as you can. And then with the inhale, stay to your right, eyes lift, chin up as high as you can take it simultaneously. You're plunging your shoulders down. And then the bottom lip or teeth might go over the top lip or teeth to further accentuate the stretching of your vocal cords. And then continue that. Movement riding on breath. And then let's take the ear back to the shoulder, left side. And with the exhale, let's drop the chin and tilt to your right. And floating that right ear up, let it settle. Take a couple breaths in the left side of the neck. And on exhale, softening the right ear. And then turn from the eyes and wrap the chin over the shoulder. Eyes might wrap around as if to see tailbone. Inhale, turn from eyes and look to sky on your left side. Let's continue that. Let's take the ear back to the right shoulder. Tuck the chin to the collarbone on the left side, tuck in deeply. And with inhale, eyes lift, chin up, bottom lip or teeth can go over top lip or teeth, plunge the shoulders down. And let's continue. And taking the ear back to the right shoulder, making a big semicircle with the exhale, drop chin, tilt over to your left, floating the ear and chin way up there. So again, you get that wide opening of the throat center. Exhale, drop chin, tilt, and inhale as you lift. So of course, you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of yourself, so that if anything is too challenging, doesn't feel right in your body, then you back off of it. Going to your individual edge might mean only going a quarter of the way and exploring that territory. And take the fist away if it's there. Upper back of skull draws into the space behind it. That's a very tiny movement. And we just take a few breaths here. Opening up space between your 7 cervical vertebrae. And slowly roll on up. Okay, let's take our bands or your belt or whatever you have. If you don't have one, it's okay. You can still do this. Wide V, sitting bones stay grounded. Heads of arm bones drop back into your shoulders. So you're not hyper flexing. So you're hyper flexing, it looks like this, doesn't feel good. And drop the heads of the shoulders back in. We keep that. And up and over to your left, reaching through your right fingertips, long through the right fingertips, and ground your right sit bone even more. Opening up that whole right side body. Left side body is pulling energetically in. So we're engaging our oblique muscles and our quadratus lumborum, your hip hiker and side bending muscles. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, up and over, and reaching through the left fingertips, pressing left sitting bone down. And up we come again. Lift, back to the left, pause, exhale as we sweep through, come back up, curve back to your right, exhale, sweep on through. Let's continue. Stay left, sweep up and around, edge to thoracic back bend, pull on the band, pull the band apart, lift the heart up towards the wall ceiling. You're squeezing on the space between shoulder blades. And taking the left arm behind you, come forward, sweep to your left side, stay here for twist. Right hand rests lightly on left knee, left fingers behind you. Inhale, get a little taller, and exhale, you might choose to deepen into the twist. Perhaps taking the left shoulder back a bit more, and perhaps that gaze can go around for the ride. And then we release, come on over to your right side. Stay here for twist. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, you might deepen into the twist. Left arm goes behind the head first, followed by right. Back to thoracic back bend. Pull on band, squeeze on space between blades. Right arm behind the head, sweep back to your right side, stay for twist. Get there, inhale, and take an exhale. Over to the left, get there, have an inhale, and have an exhale. Right arm behind head, followed by left, thoracic back bend. Left arm behind head, sweep back to the left. Take an inhale and an exhale. Sweep back over to the right side. Get there, have an inhale and an exhale. Left arm behind you, followed by right. Last thoracic back bend. Breath is massaging the heart. And the right arm sweeps behind the head. We come forward, fall into your 10 fingertips, spine neutral or in flexion. Your choice. Breath becomes the movement. Inhale long and wide, exhale is deep. Let's roll it back and stack up tall. Let's take upward facing boat. I'm turning so you have a better visual. Bringing the hands together. So many variations to upward facing boat, and I'll speak to all of them. Inhale. Interlace the fingers, flexing the spine back, pushing the hands forward. The whole front of the body, the abdominal wall, is hollowed out. That gives you a good stretch on the whole back body. And then laying the heart forward, inhale, reaching for the back of the room. With the exhale, up boat, lifting the legs. The knees can be bent, the legs can be straight. They can be at any angle. The hands can be behind you to help lift the heart up towards the wall ceiling. The toes can be on the ground, also helping to lift the heart up towards the wall ceiling. And then we cross the legs again. Attempt to cross the opposite way each time, or each other time. Inhale into heart. Flex back, exhale, push the hands forward. Lay the heart forward, reach for the back of the room, inhaling. Big exhale, up facing boat. Knees can be bent, legs can be straight, toes can be on the ground. Arms can be as strong oars, or they can be in victory sign. Cross the legs again. Inhale, interlace the fingers, flexing the spine back. And lay the heart forward. Inhale. Big exhale, up boat. Quads are on, psoas is on, abdominals on. Tighten up the abs, cross legs again, inhale. Interlace fingers, flexing spine back. Lay heart forward, inhale. Big exhale, up boat. And this time we add our twist. So you might want to put the toes on the ground. Twist to the left, look at the left palm. Inhale, reaching tall. Twist to your right. See if you can look at the right palm. Inhale, reach tall. Toes could be on the ground. Twist to your left. Inhale, reaching tall. Twist to your right. Inhale, reaching tall. Twist back to the left. Inhale, reaching tall. Twist to the right. Inhale, reach tall. Knees in. Legs will come wide. Wide V. Try to sit on the inner sit bone, so you might pull the flesh of the outer buttocks a little bit back. Flexing the feet. Let me give you a better view. Flex the feet. Arms low to the horizon. If there's any shoulder issue, otherwise just to the horizon, whatever feels best there. And let's take a twist to the left and fold. And take a big inhale into your right side body. And then on the exhale, see if you can soften down from the heart and reground your right sitting bone. Pushing through ball heels of the feet will engage the adductors, the inner thigh muscles. Breath accentuating, stretch and twist. And then come on up, take a reach to the right. Take the arm to the sky, reaching tall. Bend at the elbow. Elbow stays right above the crown, right by the ear, maybe even slightly behind the ear. And breathing into your right side, the curve of your right side. When you exhale, see if you can reground right sitting bone. And we take a turn and bring right hand towards outer left ankle, wrapping the left arm behind you. If you can grab the right waistline, do so. If not, just ground your left fingers into the earth that's behind your tailbone. And wrapping belly heart to the left any amount. Sense the breath moving into back of pelvis. Sense it pulling up into the shoulders. Filling the whole back body. On exhale, release, lay heart down, see what you can let go. With the inhale now, lifting right arm to sky and to horizon and left arm to horizon. Twist to your right and fold. Big inhale, left side body. On exhale, lay heart down, reground, left sitting bone. Push through ball heels of the feet. Use the breath to dig into the sticky places, the tight, sticky places. And then come on up, take a reach to the left, take the arm to the sky, reach tall, bend at the elbow, elbow stays lifted, reach again towards your right, breathe into curve of your left side. And on exhale, regrounding left sitting bone. Let's take a turn and bring left hand towards outer right ankle. Wrap right arm behind you. Belly, heart wraps right, any amount. Laying heart down, breathing in back of pelvis. Sense the breath moving into the whole back of the body. On exhale, softening heart, regrounding left sitting bone. And inhale, left arm returns to horizon, right arm returns to horizon. Let's pull the legs together. Taking arms over thighs, heads of arm bones in, feet are flexed. Kneecaps soft or perhaps bent a little bit. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, press the air down in front of you. Inhale, back up to sky. Turn the palms over, pushing waves away. Palms are up. Inhale, gather your air up and liquefy the spine as you come forward. Toes pulling towards the kneecaps and the heels push forward. Your fingers can be touching any part of your foot or your leg. Breath is the movement. Arms circle around and behind you. Dive yourself forward. Reach for the back of the room. Arms circle back towards the toes. And roll yourself back. Stack your vertebra. Come tall. Again, inhale up to sky. Exhale, press the air down. Inhale, back up to sky. Turn the palms over, push waves away. Palms are up, inhale, gather up. And exhale as you come forward. Breath is the movement. Inhale long and wide, exhale deep. Arms circle around, dive in. And arms circle back towards toes. And roll it back and stack the vertebra, come tall. One more time, inhale up to sky. Exhale, press the air down in front of you. Inhale, back up to sky. Turn palms over, pushing waves away from you. Palms are up, inhale, gather your air up. And exhale, liquefy the spine as you come forward. Breath is movement. Arms circle around, dive in. And arms circle back towards toes. Roll yourself back and stack up. Okay, we're going to take the side lying sequence today. Haven't done that in a while, I think. So come on to your right side and flex your feet, stack your ankles, stacking your hips. You can be on the elbow or you can be all the way down, lying on your side. If you're on your elbow, attempt to keep the under ribs up so that you do not collapse the top shoulder. And let's take that top leg up. Flex up, point lower. Flex, point lower. Flex, point lower. Continue. Point first, point, flex, lower, point and flex and lower. Continue. Really work through the feet. And lift the leg, hold it up a bit, circles. And reverse those circles. Hold the leg up and bottom leg meets top, exhaling as you lift. Hold the leg up. Bottom leg comes down, top leg swipes forward, forward, exhale, swipe it back, not too far. Inhale, inhale, exhale, swipe back. Bend the knee, bicycle. Reverse the bike. Toe taps, 4 front. Lift, 4 behind you. On 3s. 3 back. 2s. 4 1s alternate, front, back, front and back. Plant the foot in front of the lower knee. Top knee draws into the space behind it. Hold the leg up. And release that. Top leg back on, hand behind the head, elbow towards ankle, ankle towards elbow. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. Big exhale. And that's it for that side. Pivot to the other. 2 sides to every story. Stack your ankles, stack your hips, lift the under ribs up or come onto your side completely. Flex up, point lower. Flex, point lower. Flex, point lower. Continue. Point first, point, flex, lower. And hold the leg up, circles. Reverse the circles. Hold the legs still, bottom leg meets top, exhale as you lift. Hold the leg up. Bottom leg comes down, top leg, inhale, inhale, exhale, swipe it back, not too far. Bend the knee, bicycle. Reverse the bicycle. Toe taps, 4 front, 4 back. On 3s. On 2s. 4 1s alternate, front, back, plant the foot in front of the lower knee and draw the top knee into the space behind it, flex inner foot, exhale as we lift the leg. Hold the leg up. And down. Top leg back on, hand behind the head, knees can be bent or legs straight. Big exhale as we lift. And release. Right onto your bellies. One hand on top of the other hand. Glue your forehead to your hands. Just wiggle a little like you're waggling your tail, just to release a little. And then lightly pressing the pubic bone down. And with the inhale, lift the right leg up just a few inches. You want to feel your right hip bone still on earth and reach back like somebody's pulling you backwards. And exhale, release from that. And left inhales up, lengthens, release. And right, lift and lengthen. Release. Left lifts and lengthens. Release. Right lifts and lengthens. Release. Left lifts, lengthens. Release. Right again. Release. Left again. And release. Position your hands into Sphinx so that elbows are in front of the chest, a little bit in front of the chest, and Press the hands, press the elbows into earth, and rise up into your very stoic Sphinx. Energetically, you can continue to pull the elbows towards your sides. They're really not going to move. Press the hands into earth. And take the Ujjayi breath, the ocean sounding breath. Roll to the pinky toe sides of your feet. And press down the outer edges of your hands a little bit more firmly than the thumb side of the hands. And then we'll half frog. So with the knee on the floor, draw your right knee towards your shoulder. Your right shoulder stays on the floor. You can take the gaze over to that knee, or you can even walk the hands over a bit, and you can choose to push the floor away with the right hand. So straightening the right elbow. And then walk the hand back if you have moved it. Slide the knee back. Rise up through crown again. Take an Ujjayi breath. Dig those elbows in. Pull them towards the hips. They're not really going to move. And then slide the left knee towards the left shoulder. Choose to keep the gaze straight ahead or take the gaze to the left knee. And if you like, you can walk the hands over. You can lift the left elbow off of the floor. And walk the hands back, and then slide the left knee back and release yourself and take a breath or two, or come through child's pose, either or, before coming back to your sitting place. Let's end with Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breath, balancing your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. Take your right thumb, close your right nostril, breathe into the left nostril only. Close left nostril with your fourth finger and exhale from the right. Breathe back into right. Closing right and exhaling left. Breath back into left. Closing left and out right. Your pace without the sound of my voice. And then the next time, exhaled from the left nostril, release the breathing technique. And let's bring the hands together and breathe into your heart, something that brings a little sprinkle of joy into your body, your mind, and your spirit. And let that saturate you. And then bowing to thank our bodies, minds, and spirits. Namaste.